Marshals escorted him from his high-security jail cell in Manhattan. El Chapo is charged with running a Mexican drug lord El Chapo appearing in a New York City courtroom this morning. U.S. Marshals escorted him from his high-security jail cell in Manhattan. El Chapo is charged with running a massive drug trafficking operation that involved money laundering, kidnapping, and murder. Prosecutors are also demanding he hand over $14 billion in assets. Brian Yenes is reporting live from the courthouse in Brooklyn. Brian.
Hi, John. Well, Joaquin Guzman, or El Chapo, known as Shorty, came here for his pretrial hearing at the federal court in Brooklyn. U.S. authorities are accusing that El Chapo spent 30 years leading the Sinaloa cartel, a multi-billion-dollar, multinational, major drug empire, which he ordered kidnappings and the killings by hitmen of thousands of people. He is facing 17 federal charges, including money laundering, drug smuggling, and as well as the continuing running of a continual criminal enterprise. He is pleading not guilty, and if he is convicted, he faces life in prison. At a news conference after the hearing today, his lawyers, who are public defenders, said that the extradition from Mexico to the U.S. could be illegal. They cited the fact that the documents may have been done inappropriately, not citing charges that were made here in the New York District Court. Also, his wife, that is seen in the yellow scarf there, 27-year-old Emma Asparo. She's a beauty queen, originally from California. She was in court today. Both of them smiled at each other. She said she's doing well. Aerials show this morning that he was transferred from the high-security jail in downtown Manhattan here to Brooklyn. The judge originally wanted him to have a video conference because they had security concerns, but he insisted that he wanted to be in court today in person. Remember, this was a surprise extradition that happened on January 19th, right before President Trump's inauguration. As part of that deal, he is not allowed to face the death penalty, and he is also not facing any murder charges. If you take a look at these photos, these are photos on that night when he was extradited here to the United States. One immigration officer says that you can clearly see the surprise and the fear on his face. Remember, he escaped twice from maximum security prisons in Mexico. He is now being held currently at the Metropolitan Correctional Facility, a very ultra-high security prison, and a wing known as the Shoe, which used to hold the mob bosses as well as associates to Osama bin Laden. Listen to what his public defenders had to say after the hearing.
He's locked in a cell for 23 hours a day. He's only permitted out to speak to limited members of our office and 1 hour of exercise a day. It's extremely restrictive. We believe he should be allowed permission to eventually visit with his wife.
He's due back in court in May. John?
Brian Yenes in Brooklyn for us. What a story. Thanks, Brian.